It must be my age, but the early 2000s felt pretty darn good for movies. There were so many classics coming out that it was easy to miss one. One that was missed by myself and a lot of my friends was the Count of Monte Cristo, directed by Kevin Reynolds. I know, when I say the Kevin Reynolds, you're thinking, the Waterworld guy? That's facts. He did the Kevin Costner Fish movie. But this rendition of the Alexander Dumas classic is surprisingly well adapted to the big screen. It probably didn't help that it was competing against fantasy heavyweights like The Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Spider-Man, and Star Wars: Attack of the Clones. Despite this stiff competition, I would challenge you to find a better revenge story that delivers a more rewarding redemption arc than this one. Let's dive into how we missed the Count of Monte Cristo. The story revolves around Edmond Dantes, a mere simpleton who is asked to deliver a letter by
Napoleon Bonaparte.
Unfortunately for him, he
Can't read.
and is ratted out by his so-called best friend, King of Resting Prickface, Fernand Mondego. Betrayed and imprisoned in the infamous Chateau d'If, Edmond spends years plotting his revenge. During this time, Mondego marries Mercedes, Edmond's pre-prison bae. With the help of fellow prisoner Abbe Faria, or at least his dead body, he escapes the prison, but not before he's able to kill the evil, crazy, sadistic warden dude who laughs like this.
I've got all the time in the world.
Once free after swimming an impressive distance into a pack of pirates, he's able to display he's a god at fighting, recruits a forever man named Jacopo, and within days discovers the lost treasure of Sparta as per Abbe Faria's directions. Reborn as the wealthy and enigmatic Count of Monte Cristo, Edmond sets out to take vengeance on every single evil, rotten rat that wronged him. The film adaptation captures the intense emotions and intricate plotting of Dumas' novel, driven by the themes of justice, revenge, and the transformative power of love and forgiveness. The film shines with its outstanding performances from the entire cast. Starting with Jim Caviezel, known for his role as John Reese on Person of Interest, or Jesus. He convincingly portrays a naive, lovesick victim early on, and then transitions into a calculated, jaded legend by the end. Then there's Guy Pearce, who ironically auditioned to be Dantes, but was cast as the villainous Mondego instead. Known from Memento and The Time Machine, Pearce starts off as an affable friend and seamlessly transforms into a supervillain. The moment he goes from helpful friend to sinister enemy is insane.
Do you have a pistol? Of course not. Good.
All he says is good, and it's GG. Mondego's character is a caricature of all things evil, driven by jealousy, making him an extremely compelling antagonist. Dagmara Dom in Sis Dick. Maggie D has a challenging role as Mercedes, who isn't the most complex character in the movie. Her lines are often quiet,
Monsieur, I shall never forget you.
even whispered,
The Chateau d'If for 13 years.
but she does a commendable job balancing between the extremes of Mondego and Dantes. She gets to pretty much play the punching bag of Mondego as he does awful thing after awful thing to her. Richard Harris is too good as Abbe Faria, one of his last roles before passing away. Known to many as the original Dumbledore, or in my book, the only Dumbledore, he plays the wise sage with a dark side, helping Dantes become a scholar in prison. His delivery of
I'm a priest, not a saint.
is literally perfect. Then there's a young Henry Cavill, before he was this. Now he's everyone's favorite gamer, Warhammer enthusiast, and Superman. It's funny that he is one of the smallest roles in this movie, and who would have guessed he'd become the biggest star? As Albert, he plays the whiner.
Amber, you're only 15.
Almost 16.
But it's Henry Cavill, so you have to love him. The film's visuals are nothing short of breathtaking. The sweeping landscapes of the Mediterranean, the imposing presence of the Chateau d'If, the festival settings of Rome are all captured with stunning cinematography. Most of the movie was shot in Malta, but the production makes you feel like it could be all over Europe. The film's visual style enhances the scope of the story, immersing the audience in the world of 19th century France. Cinematographer Andrew Dunn, the man who did Gosford Park, which now that I think of it, has a very similar aura visually, brings a rich and textured look to the film. His use of light and shadow, combined with the picturesque locations, creates a visually arresting experience. One can't not be impacted by the epically drawn-out unveil of the newly crowned
Count of Monte Cristo.
Greetings.
One of the reasons I love this movie is that it's about fighting. You watch Edmond get absolutely destroyed by external factors over and over and over, and many other people would simply throw in the towel and think, woe is me.
Life's tough, get a helmet.
But Edmond finds ways to improve when faced with adversity. Not only that, he gets smart,
Ancora 3 metri e un mezzo.
he gets friends,
Truly.
he gets loaded, he gets revenge, and last but not least, he gets the girl. Did anyone ever realize that the moment Mercedes unveils the makeshift ring on her finger, explaining,
It would never leave my finger. And it never has.
that she's been wearing that for 13 years? That's cute, but also disgusting. Anyways, the movie gives a beautiful message of staying in the game and fighting for your success. Edmond's journey is a testament to the power of resilience and the strength of the human spirit. His transformation from a wronged man seeking vengeance to someone who ultimately finds peace and forgiveness is both powerful and inspiring. Despite this movie exhibiting all of the things I would consider to be the juice, it wasn't the smash hit I would have hoped. To be fair, the book could easily be a miniseries, because it's quite long. One of the best things about it is how savage it makes the characters. Everyone is unapologetically what they're supposed to represent, with little to no wiggle room. I think this definitely helped it gain a dedicated following over the years. The film is packed with rich storytelling, emotional depth, and stunning visuals. It's a movie that certainly deserves to be revisited and celebrated for its artistry and timeless appeal, and its peak Guy Pearce. I particularly love how at the end, when Edmond confronts Fernand, people just keep showing up. I half expected Napoleon to come out of the shadows and kill everyone. Also, when Edmond is getting whipped in prison by the psycho warden, I always think it's going to flow immediately into that whipping scene in Top Secret.
Do you know which room the final chemistry exam is in?
All the exams are over. Haven't you been to class?
No.
But it's the end of the semester.
No, I haven't studied. Oh no, I'm back in school. I can't believe I'm back in school. Thank God.
And that's how we missed the Count of Monte Cristo. Have you seen the Count of Monte Cristo? What did you think? Have you seen a better revenge story? Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.